Hey there, buddies and pals. We've got a Smogon Tour final. We've got the Italian Stallion, Bro Kappa, against Guadeloupe's finest national treasure in Leftiez. Um, it is week 5, and it is the Friday Tour finals. So we're a bit past. We're about the halfway through the season. And Leftiez is a top contender as always. He's hungry. Bro Kappa has gotten pretty far in a couple as well. So this looks to be a good match. Leftiez is using a team that looks like something that's been used quite a bit. But the team has a Magneton because it outruns shit like Alakazam. That's the big one. But Leftiez, he's going with a Magnezone because he's not afraid of Alakazam. And he's pretty weak to it if that's not Choppletar, but I imagine it is. Well, Bro Kappa is going with some really brutal offense. He's got a Spikes Froslass lead and a bunch of offensive pokes. Gengar is rare in black and white, comparatively anyway, but it's still really dangerous. So, T-Tar versus Froslass, I imagine we're just going to see... Well, 2 layers of Spikes isn't, that bad. Like, odds are if you can counter something with 1 layer of spikes on the field, then 2 layers isn't going to kill you. Although with rocks, it certainly piles up. But then again, Leftiez does not really need Stealth Rock. Garchomp resists, Lucario quad resists, everything else is neutral. So I imagine he's just going to limit it to 1 layer by crunching. Not all T-Tar have crunch, but, and Stone Edge does not have great accuracy, but, he's going to odds are he's going to be able to take this down in one shot with Sand Canceling. Oh, he went to Lucario, getting a Justified boost. It's not Justified Lucario. That is legal, but I guess he's afraid of Scarf Jirachi Ironhead flinches. But Justified Luke is a thing in black and white, but I guess he just didn't want it. Maybe he was afraid of the Sash Tar, but he switched to Garchomp to get his rocks up. No, he just predicted the Landorus and switched to Garchomp, so that means he either wants a Stealth Rock, which is reasonable, or he could be Dragon Gem Draco Meteor. Well, it's not Yachi, that's for sure. As the Landorus, which is assumedly Scarf, takes a nice 70% out of it as rocks go up. And now Leftiez is going to have some hazards, digging into his shit. But yeah, Luke wasn't really a threat with Slowbro and Landorus on the field at full health, even a Mungus. Wow. That was an interesting turn. He Destiny Bonded and Leftiez Volt Switched, it killed, and Cursed Body, is a great ability. I like to run it on Jellicent a lot. And it disables Magnezone's Volt Switch, but rip Magnezone. So 5-5, Bro Kappa's got some hazards down. Although, I gotta say, Scarf Lando is really strong against his team with its speed and all that. So he gets to switch in here, and the Choppletar is going to be able to check Gengar, but if he uses it on the switch, I don't think he did, but he could maybe sack Gliscor. This Gliscor is... Oh, yep, there's Focus Blast. Nice move on Leftiez' end, very nice. He could try to go to Tar now. I can't imagine he would focus... Whoa! So yeah, I was going to say, this is a Spadef SD Roost Gliscor. Maybe not Spadef, but it was bulky SD Roost with Poison Heal and all that. No way he Focus Blasted there. Yep, and Chopple's intact. It could be Scarf, I don't think it is. There's Chopple, that missed anyway, but it didn't kill. And I doubt Trent... Well, actually, that did kind of make a difference, because now it can take a hit from Latios, maybe Starmie. Probably not Starmie, but maybe Latios. But with him forcing it out with Garchomp and Lucario right now, yep, there's Chomp, and the hazards, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference, although it certainly, didn't help Bro Kappa out. That said, I think he's going to conserve Tyranitar and sack Gliscor, yep, especially because, oh, there's Outrage, no steals left, so he's letting loose with that. And Slowbro's going to take it, well, I think he's just going to go to Landorus and get the kill, because then he can, actually, yeah, wow, that's... Latios is kind of a bitch now. Because, I mean, he can Draco and take something out, and before T-Tar pursues, but he's still going to leave a hole. And, I don't know what the best way to tackle this is for Leftiez. He's certainly got options. And it's not a band. How funny it would be if this was like Rock's band chomp, and he just ripped the shit out of Slowbro. Because I was thinking he could slack off there until it confuses, and get away with that pretty healthy. But I guess Earthquake. Then Latios comes in anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So he can U-turn pretty safely now. It's a shame that he could only hit Gliscor. I would assume he was SD or something, and he could only hit Gliscor with whatchamacallit. Ooh, nice move. That's probably Expert Belt though. So it's gonna get Draco'd. I don't think that's Scarf. Oh wow, actually worked out quite nicely. And there's Thunder Wave. Rip Lucario. I mean, it was probably losing to most shit anyway. Can't get burned now, but we're gonna see Extreme Speed. Lefty should slack off. These guys are playing fast, man. Anyway. Oh, he's not even bothering slacking off. He's just going for the kill. It is. Slowbro is bulky as fuck, man. But yeah, U-turn is gonna clean this game up. So, yeah, the Surf. Slowbro was nice, and he was gonna pursue it with the thing. I guess it is Scarf. Latios after all. Because that was way too weak for choice. For specs. And I don't think it's, fucking something stupid like Mystic Water. But, yeah, that was nice on his end, because then T-Tar trapped it. And he probably would not have been able to trap it with Tyranitar. Had it taken the Focus Blast. But with his sacks, I think he definitely had a valid shot at, winning this game with Landorus. So the Focus Blast miss sucked, but I'm not sure how big it's going to be. I think, I'm not sure if I agree with ending in Slowbro instead of Amoonguss, because if you go with the scenario that just happened, where you switch into the Surf, then you Spore and get a kill, rather than, well, and you have another sack and shit, so Slowbro pretty much just traded for one of the pokes. And so I think Amoonguss was a little better there. But I think Lefty's still going to pull this one out. Anyway, I think he just goes to Tyranitar here as Starmie lived the U-turn. And let it die, and then, what's he afraid of? Oh, he went to Amoonguss. His Ice Beam doesn't kill, so he has to lock himself into something, but I think he can win with Surf now, man. That might have been a mistake. I guess he can regenerate, though. He can switch to T-Tar here, and then he'll regenerate and pretty much win. But, I mean, he's not doing that much damage, and Latios can just spam Surf, and he's not healing very much with Giga Drain, so I think Lefty should have gone to T-Tar there. That was not really losable otherwise. I mean, assuming it has to be Scarf, because if you didn't blow Draco on Slowbro, then so I mean, at least Slowbro would be likelier to win in this situation than Amoonguss, because of slack off and making T-Wave, and yeah, T-Wave itself would be really good. So yeah, I think Lefties could have played this a little bit better. Lefty says, I lived this in the chat. Don't tell me he's not going to go for Regenerate. That's not a good idea. Oh, man. Lefties, I'll admit to a bit of bias here, because Lefties is my boy, and I am rooting for him, but he's not going to... He must be fucking with us. There's no way he's going to stay in. Unless his Tyranitar is so bulky that he thinks he can live Surf with that too. But I guess if he thinks that, then the best move is just sack Landorus, which is at 64%. Oh my god, he Draco'd. I guess he figured he has to Surf crit, or he had to crit Surf. I mean, he has to crit T-Tar anyway, but I think critting Amoonguss. Yeah, T-Tar probably would have lived, so the Focus Blast must definitely help, but I think it would have been anyone's game, but I still think Leftiez had a good chance to win this, so Leftiez is going to take this one. So congrats to Leftiez on winning this tour. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry if the commentary wasn't super good. I'm a little bit out of practice, and they played kind of fast, but no excuses. I think I did all right. And this video is uncharacteristically short because it's fast playing. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.